Hey guys, welcome to La Primera Podcast. I'm with your boy Alexis.
What's up? What's up?
Good to see you back, brother.
What's up? We get to be back.
Did you eat before you got here?
I actually did not,
My
bro.
wife's making some pasta, bro. We'll get some of that afterwards.
All right, for sure.
But anyways, yeah, man, I'm glad to have you, bro. Today's a very good topic because I know that you can relate to this one.
Yeah.
I can't relate to this. I can't say much about it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very interesting, and I think this will do well for the fans.
Yeah. So today's topic is actually called co-parenting, and shout out to my cousin. He actually told me about gave me this idea.
Shout out to Wesley.
Shout out Wesley, yeah, my homie. He actually told me to talk about this topic. I'm like, dude, that's perfect because I just had a little fucking incident.
Who else to talk about it than you? You know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the struggles of co-parenting.
And you're gonna say it as is, uncensored.
Yeah,
right?
dude, fuck all that. So look at while still being respectful to the other party,
of course.
because
We
at
won't
the end of the
mention
day,
her
you still
name.
gotta be respectful.
We
You
won't
know?
mention her name.
Yeah. But this is the thing, bro. Tell me why. You know when you probably don't know this, but you probably do. Whatever. When you have a kid enrolled in school,
Okay.
the school usually gives you like an email or a calendar of when the days are off for the kids, right? For their spring break, for their holidays and shit like that, right? When the summer, all that.
Yeah.
So I get a text saying that if I wanted my daughter for spring break, right?
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, sure. What are the days? She tells me the days, and she gives me 2 weeks in advance notice, bro.
Oh, that's not good, bro.
She was like, I'm gonna be in town. You can have her for that week. She's like, you can have her when I get there, and you just bring her back, because we have an agreement on I fly down and pick her up and bring her over here, and then she comes and picks her up from where I'm at, and then she flies back down there. So we have an agreement on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was the agreement, whatever. But she was actually coming here already.
Right.
So she was like, if you want, you can have her, just pay for the ticket and you bring her back. So in my head, I'm like, okay, well, why don't I just pay you the ticket for her to go back with you? Because it would be a waste of me buying
Having to go
yeah,
and
because I have
take
to go
her.
there and back. Like I have to,
Right,
buy that.
Just pay her ticket so she can go with her.
Yeah. But it turns out she was only going to be here for the weekend. But
Just for those, I don't know if you mentioned it, but just so the listeners know, his daughter lives in Florida.
yeah,
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you mention that or
No, I didn't.
Okay, so she lives in Florida,
yeah.
and that's what it means about the whole co-parenting thing, like long distance. It's not like a different city or
Yeah, no, I don't
it's
have
a
it. I don't
whole-
have it that sweet. Like she's
yeah.
far.
It's a whole ass different state, and
Yeah,
it's,
it's
like,
a whole
you know,
different state. So it's
yeah.
like you have to like, we have set like I would have her for the summer, and then what we like to do is like every other holiday. Like if I have her for Christmas this year, you can have her Christmas next year, but I have her for Thanksgiving, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
we have an
right.
agreement on that.
Sorry to interrupt. I just made it.
No, you're good. You're good. So so then she told me that she was coming this weekend, but she's only leaving for the weekend, and I was like, well, you could have given me a quicker notice. I'm like, because this is end of month already. It's a busy weekend because it's a holiday that's happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm like, can you give me a 2-week notice? Like, I got to see tickets. I'm like, I'm leaning towards more yes, but let me see.
And they're expensive, bro. Spring
Dude,
break
yeah.
anywhere.
Especially,
It's
yeah,
expensive.
you know what I'm saying? Like, on those weeks.
I get it, bro.
And she told me, and I told him, like, you just got to give me more time. And she was like, well, I just made these plans. I'm like, I didn't want to go into too much into detail with her and text her, like, because I would have told her a whole paragraph, but
Yeah.
But I just told him, like,
communication,
yeah, I was like,
here,
I
look,
told him, like, just tell me
here's the
next time
calendar.
with more time. And she's like,
the day she gets the calendar, that should be the day she sends you like a picture.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
here. It's,
And maybe it's, yeah, I get you, but
but you know, I get it. You know,
so then I told her, just let me know. And she's like, okay, I'm sorry. She apologized. You know what I mean? That was before I even said yes or no on like, I'm gonna be able to get her.
okay.
So I'm looking at tickets, and bro, they're pricey as fuck. And keep in mind, it's end of month. I have rent. I have all this other shit. You know what I mean?
All the shit.
Yeah,
at
like
the end of the month.
Yeah. So I'm not really trying to put an excuse as to why I couldn't. You know what I mean?
No, but still, I mean, you have a lot on your plate, bro, and you also have other kids. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you have other important shit to deal
No,
with
yeah,
too.
for sure. And so then I ended up texting her, letting her know, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to get those tickets. But since you're still going to be here, if I could see my daughter. She didn't reply. Whatever, right? That's usually how it goes. But she texted me on Thursday saying, "Hey, I'm here if you want to come see your daughter." And this is like around 9 in the morning, and I'm at work. So I texted her, "Yeah, I'll get her after work." She didn't reply after that. So I texted her again, like, "Hey, I'm gonna be at the mall. Do you want to just meet up there, or where do you want me to meet her to get her?" No reply. Then I texted her,
This is Thursday still.
yeah,
Okay.
she's already here. She's
So
already
she got
here.
here Thursday.
Yeah, she's already here. Yeah.
Okay.
So I text her, no reply. I text her again, question marks, no reply. And I text her one more time. I'm like, "Look, I'm not playing these games with you. It's either you let me see her or you don't." And no reply on that either.
Oh, fuck, man. You got
So
a lot
it's
of
like,
patience, dude.
but this is the worst part. This isn't the first time that she tells me she's in town, so I can see her. And then when I say, "Okay, let me see her," she doesn't reply. This is the second time that she's done it.
She wants to fuck with you almost.
I don't know, bro.
Bro, dude, you're on your fucking phone all the time. It's like, never trust a motherfucker that's on their phone all the time and doesn't text you when you text them. It's like, just say you don't fuck with me, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For real. No, so it's like, and that's what happened this weekend, bro. And and this is a struggle of co-parenting. It's like, it's annoying because I want to see my kid. You know what I mean? And it's like, and then I don't know. It's hard because the laws usually go more in favor for the mother
always, bro,
than the father. We're lucky enough that in the state of Illinois, though, there's a lot more father rights in Illinois.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's because it's way better here than other states. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's fortunate that we're here and shit. Cause her and I already been through court. We already did our visitation. Cause she used to live here. She ended up moving over here for a little bit. So then I was able to see my daughter. We went through court. We did the whole visitation and all that. I would have her every other weekend, things like that. So that's when it was good, when she was living here.
Yeah.
And luego se movió para atrás. And then that's when it kind of goes towards me not being able to see her or anything. I text her or something. And yeah, it's just.
So you didn't get to see her then?
Nah, dude.
So she went back.
Yeah, she left already.
And
yeah,
you didn't see her at all.
No, I didn't see her at all. I FaceTimed my daughter though. I FaceTimed her
the whole time she was here.
No, I FaceTimed her on Saturday. No, I FaceTimed her. I think on Saturday or Friday it was.
And she was here.
I texted my daughter and she replied, and I told her just call me when you get the chance. She didn't call me, but then I called her the next day and we FaceTimed. We were just talking and I heard her mother in the background and her other family and everything.
But you didn't see your kid this time.
No, I didn't see her. I just through FaceTime.
Dude, that's bullshit, bro.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know it sucks.
See, man.
And look, this is what I don't want to feel like I'm attacking the person. You know what I mean? Because that's not my goal.
Yeah, that's not
my
why you're
objective.
here.
That's not my goal to have hate on that person or anybody feel some type of way or anything like that. It's just these are situations that do happen when it's with co-parenting, and it sucks. It sucks that there's not that much help. You know what I mean?
Dude, it breaks my heart hearing these things, bro. I don't mean to cut you off, bro.
No,
I'm gonna show you a small little story. So I know a guy, bro, that he has kids with a woman.
Yeah.
And that dad, he's one of the best dads I know.
Mm-hmm.
And he has done everything for his kids, bro. Literally, anything you can think of, he's done it.
Yeah.
Those kids, bro, it's like they grew up almost having a resentment towards their dad. Almost like you were never there.
Yeah, and this is the main thing though. The way that I see it and I view things, it's okay, maybe I can. There's always room for improvement. I can be better in some things with her. Maybe I can, do more things for her, which I can do. But it's how do I say? It's hard. It's hard to explain, bro.
No, but look, the thing is, what I'm trying to say, bro, is that I get what you're saying though, but what I'm trying to explain is he did everything he had to do for the kids.
Yeah.
And it's those kids grew up, and they no longer, they hold them accountable. Oh, you weren't there for us, but it's no. I was there for you guys.
Yeah.
I wasn't with your mother.
Yeah.
But I was there, all the school plays.
Yeah.
All the soccer practices.
Yeah.
All the games, graduations.
Yeah.
Literally, bro, he did a lot for his kids, and it's just hearing your stories, it brings me back to
Yeah, and it's like, and I don't want it to get that way, because
Yeah.
it's like, but at the end of the day, once your child grows up and sees when you're with that person, like
hopefully
with
she
me or with him,
understands because
yeah,
I
she'll
know you've
see
done a
and she'll
lot, bro.
understand and unfold it with her own eyes and see how things went. Because I would tell her my side of the story. Obviously, I wasn't perfect. Like
Of course, nobody is.
things in our relationship between her and I, like it was not like we weren't perfect. Obviously, you know what I mean.
Right.
So, but I just don't. At the end of the day, it all falls under putting the child first, and a lot of parents don't do that. A lot of parents, what they do, and it's not. I'm not saying directly my relationship, but what I've seen around everywhere is some parents hold off their children just so the other person won't see them because they have that anger towards that other parent.
Yeah,
And it shouldn't be that way, because look at you're doing it out of anger yourself, but the one that affects the most is the children.
always, bro.
Because the kids want to see their parent, like the kids want to see their dad or their mom, like depending on how the situation is, and you're holding that to them. You're holding them from their happiness. You're holding them from building up. You'll probably have that, like they'll have that, how you said, that anger towards the dad because like, oh, maybe he doesn't want to come see me, but it's not that.
Or even I've seen in some cases, bro, where like let's just say a mother has two kids,
Yeah,
with two different baby daddies.
yeah,
She'll treat them accordingly to how much she got along with the
Yeah.
baby's dad.
yeah.
Like, have you ever seen the movie Boys in the Hood?
Nah.
You haven't seen it? You
No.
gotta watch it, bro. Anyways, there's a black mom that has two black kids.
Okay.
And one kid is gonna be like a football player. Meanwhile, the other kid is kind of like a chubby kid that doesn't give a fuck. Like he steals. He's like a bad kid.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "You ain't shit, nigga."
Oh yeah.
She's like, "Yo, daddy wasn't shit, and you ain't never gonna be shit either."
Oh,
like shit like that, bro.
fuck.
And I'm just like, that's fucked up.
Damn.
But I've seen it, bro. You know, like I've said, you know,
Yeah.
moms they're different with certain kids.
No. Yeah.
Kind of fucked up, I think, but. Yeah, bro, that's the kind of shit that happens when the mom has custody of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
They can brainwash those kids into thinking anything.
Yeah, but it's just like it all falls under the person. And like we hope that other person's not like that, because I mean, at the end of the day, they're an image of you. Like how your kids are, like how they like with me. Like I have to be respectful and everything and talk to everybody nice, because if my mom hears about it, me rompe el hocico. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll beat my ass.
¿Qué le dijiste,
Yeah.
pendejo?
So it's like, I don't know. It's hard, but people need to realize that both of you guys have to make it work
For
the sake
if you
of the
guys love the
child.
kid, you both have to make
Yeah,
it.
like put your differences aside. If someone fucked up in the relationship or if something
yeah, like
went
just
bad,
dude, it doesn't
like
like,
okay,
it
it's
just
not
put-
it's not about you anymore.
Just do your part, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Just do your part.
And like and for my example, like maybe I could do more. Maybe I could I could be there more. Just
You do, bro.
But
you do what you can.
yeah.
You do what you can, and your circumstances are a lot. They're a lot different than other ones.
Yeah.
She's all the way over there, but when she's here, I've seen you. I've heard you. Hey, bro, I got tickets to this. Oh, bro, I can't go. Why not? I have my daughter this week. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, like that's some. How many motherfuckers would have said, "Fuck it, let's go"? I know, dude. I know plenty of guys that they pick up their kids for the weekend, and guess what they do? Let's take them to grandma's house. Yeah, los dejan, and they go to
Yeah.
the fucking club and do what the fuck they got.
Yeah, no,
do.
hell no.
It's like,
I love being with
I
my
know you do,
kids.
bro. I know
That's
you
why I
do.
usually like I'm always at home, bro. I stopped going to the gym. I stopped doing all this shit because it's something that I choose to. Like I like to focus my attention a lot on one thing, and it's my family. Like having my daughter, like she's not a newborn, but with her, like being able to enjoy the moments that I wasn't able to enjoy with my firstborn, like her first steps, like
plus you know
first
you know a
words.
lot more now than you did when you were 18. So that's like it's good. Like now you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, and like I'm there with this with those moments that I cherish, bro. Like it's crazy because like I wasn't able to do that with my firstborn, and I regret that so much. Like I regret the thing I regret the most is not giving her the proper love that she deserves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like she does, like it's never the baby's fault. Like she deserves everything. She deserves the full attention and full love from both parents. She deserves all that. And that's one thing maybe I'd regret that I wasn't able to give her that full. But that doesn't mean I don't love her less or anything. Like if anything, when she's here, I show her more love. Like when she's here, whatever she wants, she can have. Obviously, si se porta mal,
Put it
then
in the
cabrona.
bag.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I be your daughter?
No, but like, yeah, dude, it's like, it's.
There's certain questions that I ask myself that I feel like I'm gonna ask this person.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like if like for example, you like if you see some Jordans,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, those are cool. Let me tell.
Yeah.
Let me tell people what he thinks about him, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So I see that sometimes rappers get charged with like child support.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're celebrities. Obviously, they have a different lifestyle than we do. Sometimes they're stuck paying like $200,000 a year or something like that, or like maybe I'm exaggerating with the numbers, but something stupid like that, like
because they go based according
based
on
off
your
how much
pay,
you make or whatever,
and all that. Yeah.
What do you think of that, bro? Like, be honest with me. I know like a rapper has the money, and maybe they can buy like expensive clothes and they can go to the strip club. So why not give that money towards the kid? But in reality, what do you think?
I know because I know people who also pay child support and everything like that, and it's like it's tricky because it all depends on the case. You know what I mean?
Some of these bitches out
but
here,
it's
bro,
like most
that's their income. They're kind of like
like most times it's like fuck what the other person has going on. They need to pay this amount because based on how much you make, this is what you should be given and everything like that.
Child support is the fucking scam, bro.
Well, I mean, I don't mind it. It's a good thing. I like it. I actually like.
Yeah, like if you're helping out, you know, it's one thing. But I feel like child support is a fucking scam.
No, I like it because it's more. It's better to have a set thing already instead of they say nothing. You know, give me this. Oh, this wasn't enough. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more.
I saw this case one time where this guy was paying. I think he was giving her like $500 a month, or no, not a month. I think
a week,
every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Or I think I don't know, something like that. Like I think a week or whatever.
That's a lot.
I don't know how much. Again,
how many kids?
I think it was 3 kids or 2 kids.
Oh, okay,
something. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me. I don't know the amount, but I think it was like 500. Long story short, they were going to court because she took him to court.
Yeah. She
wanted to charge him more. She thought that she deserved more money.
Yeah.
So the judge started doing like research,
and she made more than that.
She decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna lower his child support. Whoever like signed on making him give more. Yeah. Nah, we're gonna make your shit less. Yeah. So like quitaron, bro. So the guy like he got to save some money. Like fuck that shit. Damn. So she got hustled. She thought by taking him to court
she was gonna get more.
Yeah. Y que se la lleva la chingada.
It's good because some people are greedy though. Like
I mean, there was another lady, bro, not fucking white lady.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, like she didn't want to work. She didn't want to work. I know. Did you see that one? She's like, oh, I don't work, ma'am. She was like being rude to the judge, and she's like, oh, well, like you're not gonna get more money.
Oh hell
yeah,
no.
I'll show you the video, bro. And I was like, andele. I love seeing stories like that, like andelica this.
Yeah, for real.
Like, it's a fucking scam, bro.
I mean, it's not a scam. It's not a scam.
No, bro, it's not like that. Like, it's not not like.
Think about it this way: it's not a scam. It's just that some people.
No, nigga, not like a scam. Like, oh, I scammed this guy, telling him these Jordans were real and they're fake. No, not that kind of scam. As in, like, they're scamming you, bro. Like mama, like, te está chingando dinero, bro. You know what I mean? Like, a veces se pasan, bro. Some people, like, you hear horror stories, bro. Some people are like, dude, I don't have money to eat, nigga. Child support, cuz. Like.
No, yeah, it sucks. And it's like, and you know what's
happened to 30 cents a day can feed a child? No, nigga. No, cuz.
It's more than that.
Yeah, bro. That shit, man, bro.
It's frustrating because I mean, and also like what sucks also in like some other laws, like in other states, their laws are different. Obviously, like for every, that's one thing that's fucked. Like I feel like every state should be the same when it comes to something like that. But then again, it's all
they gotta get.
Who
better.
am I? I'm not no fucking
the
politician.
Laws gotta get better with this whole co-parenting shit, bro. They just have to make better laws, bro.
Yeah.
Like that whole tax shit. Tell me, like, I'm sure you have fucking stories when it comes to tax time with you and your girl.
Well, I didn't receive any from like my first years. I didn't receive anything because I ended up having back pay, bro. Like, so how my child support was that she had put me on it, but my daughter was already like 3 years old or something like that. Keep in mind, like her.
So she gets the tax money and you don't.
No, listen. So like the way that their state did it was, I will start paying from this day forth, and I'm gonna pay back the years that she was born, like from 1 to 3.
Oh yeah.
Which to me, I thought it was bullshit because, okay, yeah, I wasn't living with them or anything like that.
But you were
like,
helping.
yeah, like I would like all the plane tickets, all those plane ticket rides and show. And the thing is, she'll be living with me. Like she would only go over there for school, and then she'll come back and then she'll live with me with like for the summer, some of the winter, and shit like that. Bro. And yeah, when I saw the paper, I already knew child support was coming because I wanted it because that way, because like how I said, it's a set money. You're getting this set money. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if I want to give you more, that's out of the kindness of my heart. Like I'll give her for my daughter.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy.
So so it's how did I say? So yeah, I ended up owing back paying shit, so I wouldn't get any of my tax money up until that got paid. So you know how I got in that car accident? You know, thank God I'm alive and shit. That
yeah,
how I fucked up though. So she kept that money too. Like I only kept a certain amount from that. So she would take all that money because it's
like you're pinned, bro.
So let's say I don't know how much it was, but let's say in back pay I was $7,000, and she took like $4,000 from my settlement, and then all my tax return money goes to her up until I am up to date with the back pay. And then from there, I do child support every check they get it out. But then now I'm able to get my tax return money after I pay the back pay.
It's just so much shit, bro.
Yeah,
it's
so
a lot of fucking laws. It's crazy because like you know all the terms and everything. Mm-hmm. Kind of like when motherfuckers go to jail and they come out, all of a sudden they're lawyers. Yeah, solitary consignment. The commissary, like all these big words, like damn motherfucker, where you learn all this shit?
Well, it's because I've been through it. Like I went through court and everything.
I don't know about this stuff, man. And I know I can sound very ignorant at times, but I don't.
Yeah, and this is what
know.
I mean by also like different laws, like different states are fucked up. So in Florida, bro, like because I had to redo my how much I make and all that, so they could calculate how much I'm giving, and they didn't want to give me credit for my daughter, who I'm with, like who's living with me, if I wouldn't put the information of the mother.
What?
Yeah, so they won't consider me a family. Me and my daughter they won't consider me a family and give me that credit unless I was with the mother and put the information of the mother. It was such bullshit because I called them and I was.
You're talking about this daughter now?
Yeah, they wouldn't give me credit for my daughter to go based off of how much I'm getting out. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's what I'm saying. So like that's shit that I need to pay for my daughter, for the daughter I have now, right?
Right.
But I was like, no, you're not gonna put like my girl's information because there's no need for that. You don't need her information. It's irrelevant. And I was talking to the lady and I told her, I'm like, so let me get this straight. So let's say this mother is not in the picture at all. Let's say this mother just I have full custody of my daughter right now. You're not gonna consider me a family, me and her? And they said straight up no. So then now when they did my reevaluation, they didn't give me my credit for my daughter, and that's not even
these fucking laws,
and that's not even putting my stepson in there either, because obviously he's under my same roof and everything. It's like they don't consider that because I'm not with the mother of the child that I'm with.
Yeah,
it's fucked, bro.
The whole system is fucked up, bro.
And like I don't want to sound. This is the worst part. Like I don't want to sound like I'm. No, it's like this. I don't want to sound like I'm being not a bitch, but like I don't want to sound like I'm like, oh, they should do less or anything like that because at the end of the day it's for your kid.
It's for the kids.
Yeah, like it's for the kid.
All the moms use the money for the kids.
Yeah,
I know plenty of stories, bro, where the moms you're paying child support, they have some nigga that don't work living at their house smoking her out, and guess what she's doing?
Spending that shit.
Let's go get him the new Jordans coming out on the 14th.
Yeah, what I think that should happen is like, well, that's when it's so tricky, bro. It's tricky because if you want paper trails on what that money's being spent, because it should be spent on the child. I mean, there should be some type of paper trail to do that. Like you could put for groceries, this was the amount, blah blah blah. But it won't ever happen because it's too hard because there's miscellaneous shit that you have to give your child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
it's
hard to pin it. But I just think it's bullshit how some states are like that though. Like it's unfair. It's unfair because you're just making it based off of like, okay, well, you're fucked type shit. Like you got to figure out how to do it. And if you don't pay, then guess what? Like they start taking shit away, and you can go to jail and shit like that.
You know what I used to think, bro? This is ignorant as fuck again. I used to think that if you like, let's just say you had a one night stand with some chick
Yeah.
and you got her pregnant and you don't want anything to do with the kid,
Mm-hmm.
that's how you paid child support. That sounds stupid as fuck of me to say, but I used to think that like when I was younger, like, oh fuck, like,
Oh, okay.
like, oh, I got her pregnant, like, oh fuck, like I don't want anything to do with the kid, like don't like, no, I don't want to know anything about the kid.
Yeah.
I'm paying child support.
Yeah.
I'm paying like es un castigo para no ver el niño, like ahí está el dinero, like I just don't want anything to do with it. That's what I thought. My ignorant ass. That's what I thought. Like at 20 years old, I didn't know any better.
Nah, bro, no. Yeah,
But
it's
no.
different.
Man, that sucks, dude. I hear a lot of stories. I have a lot of friends and you know, obviously some family members that are going through that shit, and I'm just like, dude, it's fucked up. But you know what? Some people need that, bro. Some people don't have no type of like routine in life. Some people don't know how to save
Mhm.
money. Some people don't know how to, you know, control their money or their habits or anything.
Yeah.
So it's like when you have child support and stuff, like, hey, nigga, you gotta pay this day. Sin
Yeah.
excusas.
Yeah, and there's like gonna be
So I
people
can
like,
see why they
yeah.
make it. They designed it for that. Like, hey, you gotta pay this day.
Yeah.
Cause yeah.
No, it's a very tricky thing.
But
But shit, I'm good though. I pay every time.
I know you're good,
I'm good. Fuck
dude,
that.
bro. I've heard stories, bro, where it's gotten to the point where I knew a guy. He had his what's that license called for your guns? A void card or a void card?
Ford card.
With an F, right? Void card. I always say void for some fucking reason. He had a void card and he had a gun. And when he split up with the girl and everything,
Yeah.
like the whole child support shit, they went to court. They took his gun away, bro.
Why?
I don't fucking know why. I don't know if he threatened the girl. I
No,
don't know
that's
what
not
the
right.
fuck.
Yeah, no, they would have to be more into detail because
But
they
there's
can't
a lot of
do
shit.
that.
And then some people can't even leave the state when it's processing the whole child support thing. And
No, that I think that
maybe that's something else.
that's something else. It
'Cause
falls under
every case is different.
Yeah, it falls under the visitation and everything like that because if I'm leaving the state, I would have to like technically advise, you know, the other person like, hey, I'm leaving the state, blah blah blah, and shit like that.
Right. Now, what happens if you don't have enough to pay the child support? Like, what is the punishment? Or
Well, I've never got into that, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming it just goes like in like how it would be collections in a way, like
okay.
you start racking that up, and that's your back pay. That's the back pay. So essentially, it's
So
back
you can
pay.
claim tax. That's all the taxes.
Yeah,
that
so
you
whatever
go-
you have, yeah, they can garnish your checks if you don't pay. They can do all that. Like they have every right to do that.
That makes sense because some people, man, they're fucking crazy, bro.
Some people don't want to pay, bro. Some people are just fucking irresponsible.
But you know what, bro? I feel like it's always the good dads that get fucked worse than anyone else.
You know what? It's like I feel that way because I want to say that I'm a good dad, and like,
Yeah.
but it's like man, it sucks, bro. Like it sucks me seeing people who don't give a fuck about their kids or want to do anything about their kids, like, and I'm over here like, damn, bro. Like if I was in your shoes, bro, you got that person in the same state. Do all you could fucking do.
I know a guy, bro. Check this out. I cut this guy's hair, and he always tells me his fucking life stories and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this dude, he got a divorce with his wife. He has kids that are already like 18. You know, I think he has like a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, and like a 12-year-old. And he got a divorce with his wife. Now he said, "Look, I'm gonna keep paying the house off. Even if we're divorced, I'm gonna pay the house off so you guys can live here."
Yeah.
Well, long story short, the house is paid off already.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Hey, I'll tell you what. Right now the houses are worth a lot of money. I'm gonna sell it and I'm gonna give you guys half the money for whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to get a house, whatever the fuck you want to do, it's gonna be a pretty penny. If they sell the house for $150,000,
Yeah.
75 each.
That ain't
just say.
shit, but okay.
And well, it's not a lot, but I mean that could get you like, hey, that'll get you another house.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
get me? Like he kind of wanted
Down
to
payment
benefit.
type shit, yeah.
I'll benefit at something, and then you can benefit out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have to give you shit. I could have just said, you know what? I have one child left. Here's child support. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of the house that I'm paying for,
Yeah.
because I'm the one that works.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Y la vieja se enojó, bro. She don't want to. So now she's trying to fight it in the court and shit. And it's kinda
Damn.
like, but I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Some
It's
bitches,
hard,
bro.
bro.
Some bitches, bro, just make life like impossible. I
That's
told my
what,
girl,
bro, that's what I don't get. Like, I honestly
Pero a
would
veces
never
uno
fully.
sabe, bro. Uno sabe cómo está el puto pedo. Nomás que some motherfuckers just don't want to pull out. They're like, fuck it. I be pulling out. Nah, bro. With me and my girl, bro, I told her this shit from the start. Like, mira, for the sake of our future kids, like, hey, if we ever fucking, if she doesn't work out, like, hey, don't fucking put me in child support. Like, I'll be there for the kid. Anything he fucking needs. Like, no le va a faltar nada. But on me, anything that has to do with court, don't involve me with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's an agreement that me and her have. Like,
Yeah.
if you fucking one day decide I'm not in love with you no more, or I found someone else, you know, I get it. You know, shit happens. We're humans.
Yeah.
But keep me away from the fucking court. Like,
No, and I'm okay.
I'll
Like,
take care of my fucking kids.
and that's the thing. Like, I'm okay with like child support. I'm not saying that I'm en contra de eso. Like, I'm okay with it because like they're like, for example, there's some parents who don't do anything for the kids, and yeah, put their ass on child support. Like,
oh, dude,
you can contribute somehow.
Dude, honestly, like, I just don't want to share stories. Like,
Yeah.
too detailed, because whoever listens is going to be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
He's talking about me.
Yeah.
But I've heard some really fucked up stories, bro. Stories that you're just like, no fucking way, bro.
Oh, bro, I got stories too, but I won't say shit.
Yeah, man.
Nah, dude, it's.
But tell me about other struggles that you've had to deal with you know, with being a co-parent. Like, it must suck, like, during Christmas. Like, fuck having to go pick her up all the way over there.
Yeah.
Some days on Christmas, it's a day with family. It's a day you want to spend with your loved ones, and it's like your kid's in a different state.
Yeah,
like, it
it's
must
like-
suck, bro.
Yeah,
right?
it sucks because you think about your child every day and everything, hoping they're okay, and there's some some emotion when you're not with that person, like for like Christmas or Thanksgiving or something like that. But I mean, it's only so much you can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. I mean, you get sad, but then also how I am, like I don't get that much sad. I'm just happy that she's at least with someone. She's with her mom and with that side of the family, and at least enjoying herself. At least I know that when I know that you're okay, I'm okay. You know what I mean?
Right.
When you're not okay and I'm not there, that's when it hurts the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's definitely really hard, bro. Like I said, I know a lot of stories, and
This nigga says I know a lot of stories, but no dicen nada.
no, I just don't wanna. I don't wanna share them.
No, I
because-
know, bro. I know.
But it's some I've heard some really fucked up ones, bro. Like, I've got to see a lot of that shit. I got to see a lot of that shit up close, bro.
The thing is, it's like with co-parenting, you have to be in a mature level and see.
Yeah,
eye to
it's
eye.
not for young
Yeah,
people.
because like once you start making it about you and not about the family, that's when shit goes sideways. Because, man, like at the end of the day, you have to realize, like,
bro.
at the end of the day, you have to realize whether I like it or not, you are still gonna be a part of my life.
Right.
Regardless, you are still going to be a part of my life because of our family, like because of the child that we have together. You will be a part of my life regardless. So why not? Let's be fucking good. Let's be like, let's do this the right way. Let's make your life easier and make my life easier, so this could be an easier process. But there's people who don't fucking understand
They like to make it help
that.
for you, bro. They get a kick out of it, dog.
Like,
Like,
we may not
fuck
agree
it.
on everything. Like, we may not agree on some things, but you know what? Let's work on it. Let's talk about it. Like, having communication with the other parent is so huge. When there's no communication, then it's so dysfunctional, because then you'll be like, well, you don't ask for this. Well, it's because you don't tell me this. And it goes back and forth like that. And it all falls under, we need to communicate properly and learn to be understandable, because there will be situations how maybe that other person has a family and you have a family, you know what I mean? And some things may not align properly, but it's up to you guys to work through it and talk about it, because at the end of the day, you want it to go smooth. Why make it so complicated when you're gonna see them? And the child sees all that. The child sees how you talk about the other person and everything. It's like, you don't want to put ideas on your child's head of like how that other person is when they're really not like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it makes sense, bro. I get it. I'm gonna close off, but before I do, I want to ask you a question. Another video I saw on social media that I'm sure that you saw. Did you see that there was this guy that he dropped off McDonald's to his kid, and the mom?
Yeah, the mom got mad because she didn't give the
bring-
rest for the other kids.
Okay, now again, I have my opinion.
Yeah.
I would have flipped the fuck out. Like, hey, it's my like I'm gonna give this Happy Meal to my fucking kid. Like, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Like, what kid is there?
Yeah.
But you're a sweetheart, and you're a father, so you look at it differently.
Yeah.
How would you have what would you have done in that
Fuck
situation?
them kids. Nah, kidding.
We love the kids. We love the kids.
No, hell
but
no. I wouldn't. The way I was raised is
You would just get another one for the Happy Meal.
how my mom would always say it. Like, if you don't have enough for everybody, don't get anything.
Yeah.
And so if that was a situation, if I bought my child something,
It's because
I would buy
on what
it.
perspective. Like,
Yeah.
like my dad would probably make fun of me, like, "Ay, qué pendejo, voy a creer."
yeah,
Ah,
no, I
dumbass."
would buy it for everybody
But-
because with how that is, you gotta look at it in the bigger picture because you're probably not seeing it this way. Look at it this bigger picture. If you give that person, let's say that person has 4 children, right?
Right.
And you give only one the Happy Meal, those other 3 kids are gonna feel left out, angry, sad, all these emotions because they're kids, and then they're gonna feel some type of way towards that other sibling. So then
Right.
now you're putting problems towards your child, and you're not looking at it in the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? So now you're putting problems on your child, and now you're making that home dysfunctional and having to be more problems, and then that anger is gonna go towards the mother, and who's she gonna take it out on? The other person, the dad or whatever, the baby daddy. So it's like, yeah, give food to all the other children because you don't want any other kid to feel left out. Because how would you feel if the other baby daddy did that to their child and then your kid didn't get anything? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker was wrong. He was wrong.
I understand both sides, and I respect both sides. You get me? Like, I get where the mom was coming from. Like,
Yeah.
she's kind of like, hey, like, dude, like, there's other kids.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of like, I get the dad, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's for my kid. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
But in this instance, what he could have done too.
but it's like,
But
okay,
what he could have done is call, be like, hey, I'm buying my son McDonald's. Do your kids want anything? And I'll get it for him and just pay me back.
that would have been.
There's
the smart thing
different
to do.
exactly. And
But
you know
it's
what
like
is
sometimes you
and what
wanna
does it fall
surprise your
under?
kid.
What does it fall under?
Communication.
Communication.
That's
If you don't have
that's the word
communication,
of the video today. Communication.
If there's no communication, there's nothing, bro.
Well, you know, I'm very glad to have spoken on this topic, Alexis. A lot of these things that you're telling me, I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So excuse my ignorancy, if that's a word. Excuse my ignorance.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not too informed. I do hear stories, but you know, I'm not in that situation.
No, I get you. Yeah, and me being in that
sometimes
situation.
I could say things or ask them in a certain way.
Yeah, well, it's not a situation. It's
but-
more like me being in that environment. Because it's not a situation. It all depends on how it's going with the other person. Because there's a lot of people who are very successful, and you know that's good for them.
yeah.
And I feel like a lot of other people should be just like that.
But I'm glad to have heard your side of the story.
Si, señor.
You know, you're a good dad.
I try to
I
be,
look
man.
up to you, bro. You're a good dad.
Thank you,
And,
man. I
You
appreciate
got 3
it.
kids, and you know,
And a cat.
and a cat. That
And the
fucking,
Chiquis, but Chiquis is at my
a cat
mom's.
that's just fucking jumping everywhere, bro.
Hey, that motherfucker chill as fuck. What do you mean?
That
He just
motherfucker
wants
was like-
cuddles.
He's like, he wants you to cuddle him. He's like,
Nah, he does
like,
not do that.
yo,
Don't do
put
EXO like
little
that.
motherfucker in the
Shout out
closet,
EXO.
bro.
I love you, baby.
Well, yeah, bro. Thanks for coming by, man. I think today was a good video, a good, podcast.
Yeah, a little small little. Oh, wasn't even that. 38. That's not bad. 38
That's
minutes.
not bad, man.
Shit.
It's some real shit. You know,
Time flies.
We can't just always be talking just shit. We got to talk about
Yeah,
real
like
shit.
serious matters and shit like that. Like voice our
But I'm
opinion.
glad it's getting better for you, man. You know, I'm glad that at least you're learning.
Yeah, no, and
Look at it
like
this
I'm
way,
not.
you're
Well,
learning.
don't look at it this way either. I'm not saying that my whole throughout everything was like a whole ass, like bad.
Yeah.
There was a little good in it.
There's
There was
always-
just a little good in it. You know what I'm saying?
you got to look at the good.
There was
and bad.
spurts where it was smooth. You know, but hey, man, it is what it is, baby.
So the word of the video was,
Communication.
and let us know down in the comments what you would have done or what you think of the video of the guy bringing the McDonald's to the kid. We would like to hear what you guys think of that.
Yeah, let
I
us
think it's
know.
bullshit. I would have flipped the fuck out.
Yeah, I would have gotten mad too.
But that's just me.
Oh wait, no, you would have
I would have
as the guy.
As the guy, like, hey, he's my fucking
Okay,
kid,
no,
bro.
then I'm on the opposite side.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
would've been like-
he should have brought. Yeah.
You would have bought even the boyfriend some, like, hey, you want
Says
some?
my man.
Yeah, you would have, bro. All right, guys, have a good
McChicken
night.
with extra mayo. Hey, wait. Hey,
No.
remember, bro, if it ain't XO,
It's gotta go.
all right, peace out,
Hey,
motherfuckers.
one more thing. Romeo's not gonna die
Die
like
like
that.
that.
So
Ah,
nasty.
shoot.